Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. That is today. I was trying to hard time. And what a perfect way to start off a Tuesday with a metal pipe falling. Okay. Well, that's the start to a morning. Oh, goodness. Anyways, good morning, everyone. Let's see who we have in here. Good morning. Megarock, Grima, Shimaru, Dark, Ray Jared, and Mango Metal Spider. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Happy to see you all. Hello, hello. The stream made my birthday so much better. I'm so glad I can spend this day with you guys. Oh, happy birthday, Shimaru. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Obscura Mango 693 cheered X10. Is anyone's teeth hurting? Do they need to go to the dentist at 2:30?
2:30. I get it. I get it. Thank you for the 10 bits, Mango. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Metal pipe dropping. How classy. Indeed, indeed. Oh, goodness me. How's everybody Tuesday so far? Hey, Aiden. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ah, goodness. Oh, it has been... last night I kind of busied myself. For those of you who are on the Discord, you probably saw me in Genshin for a long time and then posted a picture about my desert progress. Ugh. I wish the desert wasn't such a pain, but, you know. That's just the way it is. Aw, all the birthday wishes. Super awesome. Super duper duper awesome. Yeah, Shimaru, you have an awesome birthday, alright? Pretty good. Designing characters for my game project. Ooh, a game project. How cool. That's awesome. Gonna be a... what kind of game? Or can you not say? Because school project stuff. Words. I cannot get words out of my mouth. Puzzle game. I love puzzle games. I love puzzle games. That's so cool. That's so cool. I mean, Ace Attorney is obviously a detective slash puzzle game, so I'm just trying to beat Aiden? No worries, Dark, no worries. I understand. People have to leave. It's IRL life is busy. I get it. I get it. No worries. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask though, Aiden. I'm not going to ask. Because that is mildly, no, not even mildly, very disturbing. Ever heard of the fan game Facing Demons? Is that an Undertale fan game? If it's an Undertale fan game, I probably don't know it. I mainly pay attention to like the big AUs rather than the fan games themselves because I don't normally play them. Story Shift, technically. Oh, yeah, I know Story Shift. I know Story Shift. I'm gonna be in and out of stream today. I'm doing other stuff, so there won't be as much witty comments from me today. No worries, Megarock. Do what you gotta do. How are you doing anyway, Ari? I am doing well, Mango. Thank you for asking. It is a Tuesday morning, so it's been rainy all morning, so Ah, yes, the hamster laugh. If you really want to get me to laugh, that sound always makes me
According
laugh.
to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Yes.
We now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Yes. I added those two right before stream, and I'm so glad I did, because that is going to be hilarious. Those are going to be hilarious, and they're going to make me laugh.
Objection!
Yes! Objection! Objection! And we're going to be saying that a lot, because, Von Karma is not going to make this easy for us, as it says in the title. As it says in the title, this is this is not going to make it easy for us. Yes! Yes! Yes. Yes. We have, we have my nose being runny, that's what. We have, lots of sounds now for people to choose from to use their shade points on. Yes. Karma being a sneak prosecutor. Ooh. That's one way of putting it. That's an understatement. That's an understatement. It's it's just it's ugh. It's ugh. Time for trial. Yes. Time for trial. We will be doing investigating first, though, because we're on our second day of investigating, I believe. Yeah. If I remember, yeah. I've even said that. I can't any more than that, because I'd break the rules at that point, but I won't. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah. No worries, Megarock. I completely understand it, because there are some things that I would want to say, you know, but it's just not appropriate. I get what you mean. Oh, goodness. But, as it is my favorite case, I am excited to, ID Maria guilty for being so awesome. Thank you? I don't usually determine guilty as a compliment, but thank you. Thank you, Dark. Oh yeah, been meaning to ask, did you check out that Dekuverse series? Oh no, I haven't had the chance. I'll definitely do that. My brother was even watching MHA last night. I didn't even think about it. I'll have to look at that after stream today. Not in front of the children, no. Or potential children, because I don't know your guys' ages. So, and I don't want to know because privacy of the internet. But anyways, let me go over here then and get the game ready to go here. Load it up, ready to go. Ah, there we go. Yes. And with the bop music, with the bopping music. All right. Let us continue from where we left off at this point. Wait, is that an Anya? No, I thought that was an Anya face. That's a doubt face. Got it. All right. Let's go. Alright, day 2 investigation. Turnabout goodbyes. Oh boy. Here we go. Nope, it's Sky's X to doubt emo. Oh, got it. Got it, Grima. Thank you for clarifying that. Alright. December 26th. Detention Center. Visitor's Room. Ah, yes. If you remember from last stream, those were here. Maya got sent to the detention center for being in contempt of court. So, we're visiting her. Maya. Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Alright. Let's talk to her. Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Huh? How much?
I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail?
That's fair enough, Nick. She did something and against karma, so I say it's worth it. That's true. Thank you, Dark. Thank you.
Mia. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Oh, Maya!
Your sweetheart.
Alright, let's head to Gourd Lake and do some investigating there. Gourd Lake Park entrance.
There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today.
Alright, let's head inside to the public beach. So there aren't as many people here today because it's the second day of the trial.
Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kianse.
That's true. Let's head to the Gourd Lake Woods. Maybe Lotta's over here still now. Oh! But Gumshoe's here!
Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal! Trial today, Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. But you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. Just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks.
Alright, Gumshoe. Weird way of thanking us, but no problem. Gumshoe looked so lost. Yeah, he kinda did.
Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? It sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? All right. He said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at the liberty to divulge that information. Right.
Good try, though, Nick. Good try.
Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one.
And it all ties back here.
15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels that pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
Aww. Hard not to feel bad for Edgeworth after that.
I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her get dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal. shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip tremble. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth?
Wow. Edgeworth was grateful for Maya, huh?
He was really grateful for what she did, you know? I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get that report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth?
Hey, look at that.
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too.
I wouldn't count on that, Nick. Oh, but hey. All right, let's head back to the detention center to pick up Maya. At least we know that she's out on bail. Grateful, but won't actually say it. Oh well, that's Edgeworth for you. That's Edgeworth for you.
Hey, Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, eh?
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. He said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Rightworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We gotta win this case, Nick.
Oh yeah, I mean we were planning to anyway, but you know, the important thing is Maya's out. Gee, I wonder why they would say that. It's not like Maya's been in jail before. Not at all.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth.
Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta!
Hey, there she is.
Y'all really did it today.
What do we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta.
So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all.
Make it up?
Okay, how do you want to make it up to us, Lotta? Today's trial.
What did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I was kind of convinced myself that I had though. I'm sorry. I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble.
Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing.
Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right!
You mean the first time you witness a murder?
Good point. The first time you witness a murder. Because you didn't see anything.
What about Gordy?
Right!
Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom.
All right, Lotta. You go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too.
Finish your spirit medium training first.
Good idea. One thing at a time, Maya.
Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
You what?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it.
What information?
Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange.
Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us.
Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you're thinking, my, how unsophisticated these Southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Southerners are way more sophisticated than you. Okay, Lotta, calm down. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be?
We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Well, can't really do much of anything. I guess we better take the deal, huh?
We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much?
Huh? You completely off your rocker? I might not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen, good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, 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 whoa! Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right. See y'all later. Oh boy. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist?
Oh, goodness, Maya. Whoa! Metal pipe. Duh. Goodness me. Jumping the gun, Lana. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that's Maya for you. Alright, let's head to the public beach. Whoa! What's that?
What's that?
Took the words out of my mouth, Nick.
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Kiance's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here. It would be like really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow! That's really impressive she could find those for you.
Insert Monster Hunter joke here.
Okay.
Well,
She knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she's got them for free.
right. Let's talk. Let's talk, Larry.
Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, all right. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Hey, Larry, did you know that Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly.
Transferred?
Right. And the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though.
Yeah, Larry doesn't seem to know anything about it.
Hey, Larry. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. The big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Well, that would be a bit hard to do, Maya. That would be a bit hard. Looks like there's nothing else to do here. Let's see what we can. Let's see what else. Where else we can go. We can head to the Criminal Affairs Department. No worries, Dark. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay sharp.
Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. What? You didn't go and do something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever. Have a safe, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is.
Oh, that's fair, Gumshoe. Larry broke a sweat there. He's probably feeling really embarrassed about that compressor. Or something else. Larry's awesome. Yes, he is. It's Larry Butts.
How's the investigation proceeding? It's not, really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the loan, suspect declared innocent, was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past.
Alright, bye, Dark. No worries. No worries. Stay sharp.
I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound good either.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down at Gourd Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your mind? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
But, sorry.
And then we got Larry's cousin Bart's. Okay, not really. No.
I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy.
Huh?
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
You can take whichever one you like.
What are these secret weapons? Monster hunting. Nice one, Gumshoe. Yes. Monster hunting. What are these secret weapons, though?
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, Missile.
Missile?
He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy!
Oh, the Shiba!
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
Cute dog. This will help us how? Next secret weapon number 2, fishing pole.
In French, the joke literally calls Larry Hairy Butts, lol. Oh, goodness.
Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by our choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here, Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know. It might have been eating soda cans. Well, which'll it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
I can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them.
Let's borrow Missile.
Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute.
Oh boy.
Alright. A canine unit in training. Very cute with shining eyes. Alright. Now we have Missile. Let's move back to Gourd Lake. I choose the Doge. Yes.
Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detective.
Okay, Nick, chill.
Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy.
Uh-oh. bad timing with the hamster laugh.
Well, what's wrong, Missile?
Oh!
Eee! Missile!
Whoa! What's happening? Whoa! Stop that thing! Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! Oh no! Poor Larry! My samurai dogs.
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick! It's going to have to this time. Oh goodness, all the samurai dogs are gone! Oh no. Wow, alright. Okay. Let's maybe go back. I think Whistle's a little bit too jumpy for this right now. Okay, let's pick a different one. Huh? Yeah, sure, Belle. But I have to take back the last one I lent you. Department policy. Well, take your pick. Which will it be?
Let's borrow the fishing pole this time.
At least it didn't eat you, Larry. That's true. Can we borrow that flimsy-looking fishing pole? Sure thing, Belle. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Right.
Alright. Well, let's head back then.
Let's head back to the public beach then. Maybe Poor Larry. Poor Larry, though. Let's head to the woods.
Okay, Nick. This looks like a good spot.
Good spot for what?
Time to do some fishing.
She's serious. What are you going to use for bait?
Oh.
Yeah, Figured something like this would happen. We should have brought this along with us too. At least we'd have bait.
Nick! How could you?
I'm kidding! Nick, chill with the jokes! That was dark!
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof. She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
Try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go. Ah! My leg!
Hey! What are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta. Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her.
My poor wallet. Oh my goodness. Well, that didn't work too well either. Let's head back. I think we should have gone with the metal detector from the start, but the others were pretty funny. Detective Gumshoe, can we borrow one of the other things? Alright. Yep, department policy. Let's borrow the metal detector. Can we borrow the metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
Well, that's fair. Anything is possible.
Oh, I got an achievement for using all of these secret weapons, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's head back to the public beach. And back to the woods. Although, there was a new place we could go to. The boat rental shop. Yeah, we haven't gone here yet. Maya goes fishing and then fishes up a sea king, but this isn't One Piece. That is fair. That's a time to talk that gets you, well, I won't say. Yeah, let's best not.
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder case on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation until it blows over.
I get it.
Oh!
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something!
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick, look!
Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh,
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank.
That looks familiar.
It looks like a string of flags.
well, you might as well take us with it. Take it with. Ha! I can't read. Take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy.
I think we need to show this to somebody. I think we need to present this to somebody.
Ha! I can't read.
Ha! I can't read.
What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank.
Is it yours?
Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look. See how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. It must be a coincidence. There are strings of flags everywhere these days. Look, like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected.
Why don't we ask some more about it?
It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I don't really want to talk about it.
Tell us!
Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... Oh...
I'm thirsty.
Thank you for the hydrate. Ah, thank you.
Blam! Whoa! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated steel samurai with it.
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
Sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure.
Well, at least we know the full story of that.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill flew up away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th. A week ago. Now, as far as I can see, the tank went flying into the lake. So I went out every single night in a boat looking for it. My fiance gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last.
The night before last? The night of the murder?
It flew out way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. Well, you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No,
That's too bad.
it's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. I think we need to tell Lotta about what happened. I think we've got ourselves solved the real mystery of Gordy. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least.
Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. That's true. She did say that.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet? Well, Gordy doesn't exist.
Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist.
The proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up.
Welcome back, Dark.
Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist.
Here you go.
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank?
This is Gordy.
Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew.
A bang?
The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams.
I'm sorry, Lotta.
Nah, it's okay. You win.
I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
Alright. Better give me that information.
So, tell us this information you have.
A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks deserted.
Just an old guy, living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick.
Hold on. Something else?
Yeah.
The night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know.
Wait! So you have another photo?
Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Well, shows an empty lake, taken automatically on 12/24 at 11:50 p.m.
Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Aw, poor Lotta. At least we got some new information, though.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. Legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Good one, Maya. Alright, let's head to the boat rental shop. Poor girl. Maybe something will turn around later. Maybe.
Hey, Nick! This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Well, let's go check it out anyway.
Alright. Let's head into the shack. Oh, there's a bird! Hello.
Meg, is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Nick, you handle this.
I'll leave this one to you, Maya. Meg!
Yes?
Finally made up your mind, have you?
My mind?
You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone?
Pasta?
Glad to hear it, glad to hear that. You'll make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Molly, the kids are home.
Hello? Hello? Nick, what was that?
A parrot. The one on that perch. Keith! Yes?
He's calling us the wrong names.
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle?
Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly?
Hello? Hello?
Yep.
Oh, and he's asleep.
He fell asleep.
Guess he's relieved.
Well, we got an interesting man.
A pasta shop? Yep. You think the wet noodle will live on while I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta has always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everyone knows that.
Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep up all in the family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is.
Well, I guess we're gonna keep going, I guess. Well, he fell asleep again.
This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of the Pasta. A wet noodle. Oh, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days. Darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of him.
Maybe we should present our attorney's badge. Maybe that'll give something. Wake up!
That's a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick, now's our chance to clear up things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on the lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
Amateurs.
Wow, amateurs, huh?
Okay.
Okay. I guess we'll have to promise.
Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles?
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know? Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello. Hello.
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us?
Well, let's ask him what he saw. Well, wait a minute. How about the late photo? I think if you say no, he goes on an old people's rant about kids, which is funny as heck, kinda.
I see. Yup, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes, sir? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake.
Yes, yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw!
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all.
Well, at least he's willing to talk to us now. Carp, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Also, that does sound interesting. Phoenix noodles. Yeah, it does.
I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang. So I looked outside. Then I heard another bang. A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walks by my window here. He's muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
You need to know earlier than that.
Well, guess we can't really get much more of him out of there than that. It's something, at least.
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello, hello.
See?
Neat, so the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Har har. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
Well, what are these secret words then?
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. You know what, little Terry was just here. Terry? Yup, the kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face. He must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow, I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick?
One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
you locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6s. Maybe I should also ask Detective Gumshoe.
Let's go to the precinct then and talk to Gumshoe about this. Because we're getting some juicy stuff. We're getting some juicy stuff from a parrot. Yes, the parrot knows something. By the way, the Marvin Grossberg theme was so fitting during that sequence. Yes, it was.
Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
Well, let's talk to Gumshoe.
You know the boat rental shop down at Ford Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. It's a bit of an odd bird. Haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. Decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lauder Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Really? Really, Grima? Really? Okay, I see how it is. Now I understand why pirates have parrots. True. Old man is pretty sus. Mm-hmm. The DL6 incident.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with the current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
Well, I guess. What info did we get that brought up the DL6 again?
Polly! What's that? Parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What?
Even Gumshoe's surprised.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6s? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's record room. I'll give you a special permission to go and find what you need.
All right! Way to go, Detective Gumshoe! Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past.
Well, we're about to get some big juicy lore here. The records room.
Wow! It's amazingly dusty.
10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We're almost through with the 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6?
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
All right. Let's look at the case summary.
Well, first I have to have a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right.
Oh, goodness.
Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is that the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it.
Hi, Brute. Welcome in.
There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed, and all of the lights went out.
Whoa, shaky. I'm doing well, Brute. How about yourself?
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued.
5
Hours?
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
That's good, Brute.
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator.
So there were 3 people in the elevator, but who was the third person?
Do you update on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and gone into the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
As it has been explained already, Maya.
From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been suicide. The murder weapon, pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here?
And the last but not least, suspect data.
Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the
third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond? The victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need?
DL6 case file. File on the DL6 incident. History is repeating, it seems.
Indeed.
Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. All that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do when testifying in court.
To be continued. Alright, let's save our progress. Boy, oh boy, things are getting interesting. Oh boy, though. It is about time for me to take a quick break, though, so I will take a quick break, and I will be right back. I will play an ad in the meantime, but don't worry, I will be back in just a minute. Please don't go anywhere, and I'll see you all in a couple minutes. BRB! Hello? Apparently Twitch decided to play a prank on me and decided, hey, let's have Arya's stream dip while she's away. So, sorry about that. I didn't even realize it till I came back to my computer. Sorry about that. Xenix, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yep, you're here, don't worry. Thank goodness. Well, at least it was on break, so, at least it wasn't during any, like, main content, so that's good. That's good. I will consider myself lucky there. I will consider myself lucky. Yes, 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 I return. And now to move on. Now to continue with the trial. Day 3 of the trial. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, no. Yes, no, we were there already. We just need to go. All right. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 3. Here we go. The stream wanted to go on break too, I guess. Apparently so.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Von Karma.
Who is the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Yes, let's get started. Kevin, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are doing well this fine Tuesday.
Very well. Opening statement. So, not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
What the heck, Von Karma?
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Ah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was.
No worries, Dark. No worries.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bob! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Von Karma.
A witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure. What do you mean? My memory. You're wrong. A witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. He can't recall anything, you say? Yes, the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
Okay, let's hear it.
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
Oh, come on, Von Karma. Just let us do our job.
There's nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict. Now. Yes. Mr. Wright.
Cross-examine. The right to cross-examination.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Ah!
Okay, Von Karma, chill.
Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
Let's cross-examine. Now, about that man by the window. A man walks by my window. Who? Do you know who that is?
By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. Could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh boy. That man was the defendant.
He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Oh.
Are you sure? Uh-oh.
Dad.
Oh boy. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too.
Oh boy.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
Oh. Well, that was a little,
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us.
I'd better act quick. This trial is going to be over.
Obviously, we're gonna raise an objection here.
Your Honor, you proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand?
Exactly. Excuse me.
That is easily explainable. He could have left his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do?
Raise an objection, obviously.
Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence?
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. I need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! A witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
But, hold on.
Who was that just now? Huh?
What? Who was that?
Larry?
Larry Butts is here! Hello? Larry Butts is here! What's going on?
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too. Are you sure, Larry?
Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I just can't sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Let him testify. Let him testify.
Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision.
The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. Doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it's our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time.
The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, is it our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What's this? Let's go!
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Good.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What? Ha ha ha! All right.
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
Last second save.
Court is adjourned.
Take that, karma, karma. Indeed. Indeed. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there.
Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that fell into the lake.
Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night?
Yeah. Hey, Ed.
Huh? You say something right.
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth? There's been something I'm meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. Didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Dark, this is played on... I'm playing this on PC right now. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has ever only run perfect trials. Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
Oh boy. We have to trust the butts. We have to trust the butts. I believe it's also on the PS4, PS5, and the Switch. It is on the Switch and on the PS4. I believe, yes. I believe it's also on the Xbox Game Pass as well. Oh, excuse me.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break.
We have to trust the butts, indeed.
That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back at the rental shop. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang! I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
That's true. The only way we can go is forward.
So we only heard a single gunshot, though. Let's see. If we remember correctly from Lotta's disposition, she said she heard 2 gunshots just after midnight. That's a little
hard to believe. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? No, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay?
Really, Larry?
Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I may have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? A radio, dude. With my headphones.
What? Oh boy, Larry!
Order! And stop that booing! Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's a big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony?
Continue.
Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
Fun fact, Lotta's profile art is still the old one. It makes her eyes look a bit weird with them being very far from each other when her new sprite fixed it. Huh. I didn't notice that. That's cool.
Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio.
Right. Leave it to me.
I wondered if there were any other way out of this. Believe me. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like... But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too.
Wait a minute. You exactly remember what the DJ was saying, huh?
You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing the charade. Oh boy, here goes. Objection! Objection! Let's go.
Alright. Let's head to that last statement. What did he say, Larry?
What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possibly good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us? Objection! Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care.
We should care.
We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how will you know if we don't ask, hmm? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Huh? How could Larry have heard the gunshot when Lotta said that she heard 2 gunshots after midnight on Christmas? Hello?
Wait, no, go back, go back, go back. Go back, the right button, please. Right button. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with that face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. There's something the matter, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the 2 testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard the gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight?
Larry's right.
Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
There's where that second photo just comes in handy. Where's that second photo? Where's that second photo? Crap, where's the second photo? Where's the second lake photo? Hold on. Yeah, here it is, here it is. The second lake photo. Taken automatically on the 24th at 11:50 p.m. Just before midnight. So it wasn't Christmas yet. Hey, Mac, welcome in.
Let's go.
Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Ms. Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on this photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh? But there's nothing on the picture in the lake.
Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all.
What do you mean?
Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Aha!
Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard the gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed, it would seem that is the case. And where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact. The camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots, with a 25-minute pause in between them.
Ah!
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. The camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear.
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence.
Well, how about the pistol? It was fired 3 times. Take a look at that. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. There we go!
Order! Order!
Welcome in, Switchblade. Well, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh. I better think of something quick. Wait a second! Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it! I have it!
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Maya!
Yes?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it.
Right. I mean, is this safe?
Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Wright.
the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, bookkeeper. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. That is shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide.
Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the leg. It's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men in the boat are. Edgeworth and the murderer, of course. Two! Yes! Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all of this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's... I don't know. We don't know, actually. I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Bah, again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. Alright, bye, Impulse. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay sharp. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop. Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real state of the crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Where did the murder take place? If it couldn't have been on the boat, I would say it was at the boat shop.
Here, of course. The boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. And just as he starts head to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop!
Aha!
Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
And who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Obviously the boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details! Know this, mister. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness!
I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures anyone who heard the shot would take a look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him.
I see. For someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat's shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly.
We better talk to that guy.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand.
All right, now we gotta ask Edgeworth a few questions.
Mr. Edgeworth, you've heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct.
Astonishingly so, in fact.
Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it means. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly! We cannot allow him to get away!
Uh-oh, problem! That's a problem.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared! A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned.
And that's day 2. That is day 2. The start. Well, technically it's day 3, but.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. Just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry. I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare. A memory of a crime. that I committed. Crimes committed? A memory of a murder.
What could that mean? What could that mean? Oh boy, though. It's getting crazy in here. Darn it with the metal pipe! Yeah, laugh all you want. Oh, goodness me. Alright.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
What does that mean? Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick?
Yo, how's everyone doing? What'd you think of my performance today? I'd have swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh yes! I do remember feeling faint.
Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
Huh. Alright, Larry, don't go that far. Don't go that far. I like this guy. Well, it's Larry Butts. What do you expect?
Larry, you really helped out the trial today.
You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry.
Not me? But why you, Larry?
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough with the silent treatment.
Nick has a little secret that he's keeping, huh? Larry looks like the funny uncle. Kinda. Performance? Larry, are you a Fontanian? No.
Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait, was that when you two were classmates?
Yeah, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me. I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney.
What? Hey, Larry! What is he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. Class trial.
Class trial?
You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial?
So the next day, we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant.
I didn't do it.
Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you!
Thief, give the money back.
You're such a meanie. No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no more borrowing my eraser. Pour in the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I
didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Perfect timing for that one, Grima. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry.
Why don't y'all just shut up? This is how it always is. Everybody ganging up and picking up on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. And Larry as well. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts.
That is true. Kid Larry and Miles to the rescue, indeed.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay?
Right. It very well may be.
First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. Winter Crow, welcome in. Welcome, welcome.
Oh boy, and another metal pipe. Goodness gracious.
We need to find out who or what he is.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go.
And that, I believe, is where we should end off for today. We've gotten a lot done, and we had just hit our 2-hour... We hit our 2-hour mark point. So, yeah, I believe we can call it here for today. Oh boy, I'm tired. I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. No, I understand that it's a very emotional scene. I definitely cried when I first saw it. And it still is like one of the best scenes for Ace Attorney for the entire series. I love this case. Did you see my theory? Yes, I did, Xenix, but I'm not going to reveal anything yet, as there is more to come. Well, that's one part of the story done. Indeed. The next part is going to be a long one. I know that for certain. Because we still have the investigation and we have the rest of the trial to finish. So it'll definitely take a while, but we should be able to finish this 4th trial the next stream, I think. As long as the trial part doesn't run too long, I don't think. But anyway, yeah. We did really good today, guys. The music always right in the feels. Such great music, indeed. Oh, Dark, don't leave just yet. We still have to go find somebody to raid. Don't leave just yet. Let us still go find somebody to raid today. Let's see who is live today. Oh, Lyra's live again. Looks like no one else is right now. Yeah, the stream is ending right now, but don't leave just yet. We still have the raids to do. Let's see. Looks like Lyra's playing Persona 4 Golden right now. So we should go give her a little bit of support. Unfortunately, I would raid someone else since we raided Lyra yesterday, but there is no one else alive right now. So let's go say hi to Lyra again. It can't be it's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing at all. Never a bad thing at all. I'm not now emotional as most people. It's unfortunate. I like crying when there's an emotional part of a game or show. Oh, yeah. I understand that. No worries. It's okay to have emotions, like, internally as well. There's no need to always show them outwardly all the time. Alright. So, let's head over to... Let us go ahead and raid our friend Lyra. If you are heading over to the raid, please be sure to type Shadeslay raid in the chat and show some support to our friend Lyra. If you're going over, be sure to follow all of her roles as you would mine and have fun. That's the most important thing. We're gonna be showing the support, and again, Shadeslay raid in the chat with emotes. Yes, do it. Do it. Alright, I will head off and I will see you all on Thursday, not tomorrow because that's my day off. Thursday, I will see you all on Thursday for Furina's story quest in Genshin. Woo! We're gonna get some more on Furina. Alright. I will see you all on Thursday then. Bye! Stay sharp, Shadeslayers!